Hey everybody, another Warcrow battle report. I'm back with Ben. Hey, and we've got a couple of extra models we painted, so we figured we'd play another game today.
I'm really just switching leaders and playing at a deficit.
That's literally what I'm doing too. I'm losing two of my. I'm losing my War Surgeon and my Corporal, who I really like, unfortunately, and my Bucklerman for my like fencing teacher lady. So she's like an offensive tech piece that you can add to stuff. I think I'll put her in the Bucklerman as opposed to the Corporal, basically, to like increase their offensive value a little bit. And my War Surgeon didn't actually do anything last game except for be 3 extra wounds for my bulwarks. So it ended up not mattering. So hopefully they can just hold the line on their own. Yeah. What are you switching at?
I'm bringing in a Wrathmane who does the same whether he's in a unit or not. So he can just stay put and I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. And who's going?
The bear, unfortunately.
All right.
I think he's way better, but I don't want to play the same list.
Bear's pretty amazing, but yeah, he was a nightmare. I think the bear just goes by himself. Like he feels like he just runs around.
Well, in my experience, your sniper lady kills him in the first or second turn.
Your ability to just shrug damage was incredible. You're just like, I'm fine. I do think I'm going to detach her from the Pioneers, though. I think
you should have played her separate.
Yeah, just put her separately. So we'll share the table, share the armies, we'll get this.
So that Wrathmane is dead. We're good. So.
All right, here's my 250-point muster. We've got a unit of aggressors led by Drago the Anvil. We've got a unit of bucklers led by Nadezda Lazard, the champion of Emberzig. We've got a unit of pioneers. We've got Lady Telia, separate this time, unit of bulwarks. And then the Frostfire, Herald, the wizard elf. And that is my 250 points of the Hegemony. Here's the Northern Alliance. What do we got?
So I've got my Invoker who never does anything. And then I've got my Wrathmane in with the Battle Scarred.
Okay.
We've got our shapeshifters, but they're going to go Fox this time and gain Scout.
Yep. We've
got Orcs with a Wisemane again. And then we're going to try Silica separate and then Ice Archers.
Sweet. All right, so for this one, this one's worth 1 if you hold it. This one's worth 2 if you hold it. The central one's worth 1. And then if no one's on yours, it's worth a single point. So there's a maximum of 2, 3, 4, 5 points per round. 5 turns on the turn counter, 3 rounds total on the thing. And we're rolling right now. I have a total command of 2, I think 3, 4, 5 for drag. And then she gives me 6, 7 total.
2, 3.
7-point command to pool. These never come back, by the way. I think we messed that up for the previous game. Not that I think it mattered, because I had 6 and I never used more than 3 during the course of the game. You have 3 for the game.
Yep.
And we're going back and we're rolling off right now. So you get an extra die. Or no, I get an extra dice because I have more than you. So I'm gonna have 2 oranges and a yellow, and you have orange and yellow. And I get 3.
I can't beat that.
You can't beat that. So that means that
your choice.
I can choose to have the initiative or not. Well, I'll take the initiative in first one. And then you can place the first piece of terrain. Placing more terrain. Let's do some woods. Just walling out. Another wood. Down the barn. I will place another wall. Let's go over here. The shed.
Yeah.
The shed's down.
I really like that shed.
I'm going to put down another woods. I'll do this one. And we'll place it right there.
Difficult terrain right there.
And we'll call job a good one after the last wall goes down, let's say. Right here. Cool. So now you did not win the initiative roll, which means you can pick which deployment side you'd like and start deploying.
I'm going to pick this one.
And I can deploy first?
Yes.
All right, so initial deployments, you've got your Wiseman and Warriors over here, your Invoker with the Ice Archers, and then the character.
Well, she's separate, so we got Sika, the Ice Archers, Wrathmane in the Battle Scarred, and then the Skin Chainers.
Okay, on the back. My end, I have the unit of Buckleman with the champion of Emberzig is what I'm going to call her, my champion. I got my unit of Bulwarks hanging out with the Frostfire next to them, and then we've got the Anvil with my aggressors. I have 2 scout units, so they go after everybody else. So I'm going to place down my Pioneers. The Pioneers will hang out in the middle, and then Lady Telia is going to go on the flank. They'll go behind the Frostfire. I'm going to make you go first. So first activation of the turn. First action, first turn.
I'm good to go.
So, and you start activating.
Yep, so we're just going to go right up there. Straight line.
And they go 2-3?
They're 4-3.
4-3, nice. So 7 total.
Yep, and then their second activation is nothing, because nothing is in range.
Do I move again?
No. That's why I put that wall there. It looks pretty.
Well, let's make this real easy. Let's go with the Frostfire Herald. They'll gain an activation token into this. They'll move 4, heading up this way. They will cast the movement spell on the dwarves. Orange. I sure do. So they get to move 3 and follow behind. This is your second now.
Yeah, Sika's going to do the same thing. She's going to move up to there. I don't see a point yet for second move, so we'll stay there.
Stress my Frostfire Herald. Hey, to no one's surprise, I'm going to move these guys again by casting a spell. I sure did. So these guys get to move forward. And then let's go with him. He can move 4. And he's going to zip 4 just back to here. Going to cover. Third.
Yep, so I'm just going to go in a straight line. So I'm going to add it to my 3 and 2 together and go 5. And then I'm going to do the same thing again.
This is the Wise Man's unit. Isn't the Wise Man in charge? Is he an officer?
No, he is not an officer.
He's support, eh?
So my understanding from the stories is that he hangs back and lets the youngins
Show him what's
get the experience. But every now and then he'll step in and say, you should have done that.
Be like, what's up? Yeah.
So,
Oh, let's activate on my third turn, Team Aggressor, because they're very aggressive. They get to move relatively quickly. They get 3-2. So we're just going to go in a straight line with Drago the Anvil and go 5. Second action, we'll go 5 again. Head into the middle. And form up around him.
Celica.
Going forward, taking a stress.
Yep, so she can go twice. So she's going to go, I do them in order. So I'm going to do 3 to there, just to get around the corner there. And then we're going to go 4 to there. And then I got to check my range. She is 18. So we are definitely in.
Start blasting?
Yeah, so she's going to use her Bow of Claws, which is a star. So it's not a command thing.
It's an action, though.
Yep. So we're going to hit them, and then it's going to hit them and them too.
Okay. Building will give blue dice cover. So that's going to mean I have 3 blue, a green, a black, and I can't use any of my switches because this is a range attack.
So that is going to do different stuff.
Well, I'm going to block 1, 2 because I'm elite.
I'm only going to do 1, and I didn't get any good triggers. So
Okay, next unit. So the Frostfire.
sure.
We got an extra blue, which means he's going to have 2 blue and an auto success.
Yeah, I whiffed. So,
I block 2.
yep. And then
The Pioneers, they haven't actually activated yet, so they gain a bonus from their Shoveler special rule. French yourselves. It's an extra green dice, so they get green, green, black. Plus the cover.
yeah, so probably going to block that.
Block 3.
Yeah, so I actually, on that one, you get slowed. So
Webbed. My 4th, we're going to go with the Buckleman. And they're going to start moving. So they're going to move Bucklemen are 3-3. Yes, they are. So they're going to go 6. So led by the champion. 3. And then 3 again. Everyone forms up. Last activation.
yeah, I'm going to go here, 3-2, but I'm just going in a straight line. So 5.
Is the Wrathmane.
Yep, and 5.
And his friends come flying up. My final activation, I'm going to go with the dwarves. And they'll just make their 2 movements, staying in cover with their boss. And they're going to throw out their traps. It's within 5 strides of you, the circular monster template. It's going to be a 60 mil template. So that's going to be within 5 strides. So we're going to place it there, and that's going to be in the way. Scoring, we both get 1 because no one's on any of our at-home objectives. So it's going to be 1-1 at the end of the first round.
So no women left behind.
No man left behind, yep. So they get to make a move.
There.
Telia's going to go 3-3. So she'll go 3, and then 3 again.
Yep. And my invokers and skin changers both move up.
My bulwarks move 2-3, so 5 total. So the boss is just going to go 5, and then 5 again. No, it's one move.
Yeah, your first
Just
first
my
thing.
first move. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. That's right. They don't get a full activation, so she's actually going to be 3/3, which is fine. Turn tied. So so it's going to be me who has to go. Flips to you for initiative, and you can choose who has first.
I think I'm going first.
You go first. Okay. All right.
So we're going to go here and do the same thing. I don't think the bulwarks are in, so it'll be the same 3. So,
Same 3. Okay. So into Drago's unit,
yep. So Drago is going to take 3 hits.
and he will once again have.
Does he have slowed?
No, because you got nothing off on him last turn. The only one that got slowed was the Pioneers.
Okay,
Oh, actually, that's gone because they made a move before they did their thing.
Yeah. Well, he'll be slowed now.
He'll be slowed now. Okay,
But
so
it won't
then
affect this attack.
it's 3 blue, a green, and a black. 3 blue, a green, and a black. An elite, so 2 successes.
So 1
and
damage.
I can re-roll any defense rolls because of Drago. So that's going to be 4 successes.
Yep. So you block them all.
Yep.
You do get slowed.
Yep. Pioneers.
We're going to get 2.
Okay, they haven't activated yet 'cause it's a new turn, so they're going to get an extra green dice. So they're green, green, blue, black. With 2, you said. I block 3.
Okay, and they lost their slow, so that won't take effect. And then the Frostfire. 2.
Frostfire is going to have just 2 blue, but with a free success.
Did they get slowed?
Who?
The Frostfire.
They walked. No, because you didn't hit them at all last time either. So I got no blocks there.
Okay,
but
so
I
I did 1.
I have 1 free.
Okay, so then nothing.
Okay.
She gets
Last
that
action.
cool ability. Yeah, she's going to just move behind here so we don't get charged.
So you don't get killed. Yeah, that's fair. Well, let's go with the bulwarks. They're going to get an activation token. And they're going to move. And they go 2, 3, so they go 5. So their boss is going to go 5. Oh, jeez, I just screwed it all up to there. And then 5 again to here. And be like, what's up, y'all? Come into this thing that doesn't activate except when enemies attack. First tactics, okay, this is your second.
Because it's going in a straight line, I'm going to do double move, 7 each, so I'm going to go 14.
Hell yeah. Lady Celia can do. She's going to activate. She's going to take a shot at those cats. So she can take a stress to gain a yellow die, so she will. She's got red, yellow, yellow, yellow then. And every hollow cancels 2 shields from you. Max success here. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 total.
I'm going to block absolutely nothing. So you're going to kill 1 and wound 1.
And you become frightened. You're fearless, so you don't care. And then she's going to move. And she can move 3 to here. And then 3 again, be like, later, nerd. Yes.
And we're going to move again.
As one does.
So we're going to move 7. Actually, you know what? We'll just go right to 14.
Let's activate the Pioneers. No, let's activate the Frostfire. She's going to activate, and she's going to cast a spell, a magical spell. It's 3 willpower to wind. I do. It's going to let me push up the dwarfs. So I'm going to push up 3 to there. And then she'll walk her 4. Also using high pressure tactics. Back to you.
Hold on, I got a pre-measure.
Can I charge you? Can I charge
Well, I just wonder if I get engaged or not.
Yeah. Why not try?
Evoker.
Get him, Evoker.
So he's going to go 3. And you know what? We'll go the 2 over just in case. And then he is going to cast a spell. And we're going to go with the Spirit
Of Halloween.
Yeah, something very long and complicated.
Excellent.
So I'm going to put a black dice in. 3 black dice. To make it interesting.
So the willpower roll just overcharges and see what happens?
Yeah, so what this is going to do, I'm going to give these guys intimidating, but I'm going to bump it up so that if you ever lose to them, you instantly demoralize and flee.
Nice.
And the intimidating will be 2, so you need 2 successes.
Okay.
Or I will explode. I did not. Actually, I did very well. So
very well.
that cancels one, so it is cast. So that will go for 4 turns.
Okay.
So now we do this thing.
Yep. So you put your spell number 1 down.
Yeah.
And then you gain the little spell number 1 token. So you're
Move it
on turn 2, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes back
Yeah,
to
or
here.
you just put it there if you're going around. Either way.
And it's going to go on to your character. All right, so he's good to go. Back to me. Let's go with another stress on the Frostfire Herald and activating again. So I'm going to go to we both go into our thirds now. He's going to cast the movie spell on the aggressors. He sure does. And that'll push them up 3. And then he's going to go 4. Walking over here. Being a G.
Oh, with my battle scarred.
You're 4th.
So you're going to go 5. And 5, because I'm just going straight lines. And we are going to brace for impact.
As one does.
But for the time being, I own that one. So
It's been a command point.
your bulwarks get terrified.
My bulwarks get terrified. Bulwarks are now frightened and disarmed. We're going to go to the Pioneers. We're going to spend a command token for another Shovelers. Going to place it on your unit, because why wouldn't I? I'm going to fire my crossbows at you. It is red, orange, orange, yellow. Shove 3 if I get 2 switches. Red, orange, orange, yellow into that unit of these guys. Shove 3 if I get 2 switches. I don't. 1 hit and I disarm you.
Okay. Who are you? Automatic shield, and he's going to add another automatic shield, so 2 automatic shields.
Green, 2 black, automatic shield.
There we go. So I block 2, and
no damage.
Am I elite? I am elite, so I block 3.
Sweet, so no damage, but you're disarmed.
Yep.
Move. We're 5 now.
Oh, that's going to hurt so much. I'm going to force you to put an action down here. So we're going to move. I'm not going to measure it because I know I'm close. And I'm going to go right into 3 there. And
I'll snap that one over to you.
yep. And now you have.
Telia's got a conquest of 1, so she's just going to walk her 3, which will take that away. And then she's going to shoot you with a gun. Stress again. Why not? Gain that extra yellow die. So red, yellow, yellow, and an auto hit. All right, defense roll for the cat.
Yep.
I got 1, 2, 3 from elite. 4 for my auto hit.
Yep. And I only got 1.
Okay, so I got 4 to 1.
Yeah. So I take 3, and they are dead.
Round, lose some stress. We score. So you're going to get 1 this round for having the central. We're both going to get 1 for having neither of us on our things. So it's going to be 2 to 3 for you at the end of round 2. We do our follow-up move starting with you. And my bucklemen go. So I get to go 3. And then 3. These guys did not move this turn. They just got displaced. They didn't activate. The bulwarks didn't activate either. So what we're going to do is we're just going to move. Because you got higher than me, so I get the initiative this turn.
Yep.
So we're just going to move the aggressors to here. We'll move the bulwarks just a little bit. Staying inside the little token.
So I believe you get to choose.
I do,
first.
and I'm going to go first.
Okay.
And we're going to go with the aggressors. I'm going to charge this idiot.
Yay.
Going 9. Hello. Being like, hello, we are here to kill.
Well, you probably will do that. Yeah.
Couldn't do that long bomb charge. I'd have to go into these guys, which is fine. One of these guys instead. Because that's -4 strides from still having that slow token, but...
You might have to be over here.
I was way over here, because I...
Oh, right, you move forward. Yeah, okay.
Because the thing is that, like, I still get the no man left behind. I just lost range, so they didn't drop the token. Can't go quite as deep as I wanted to, and that slowed really paid off, but it'll go away at the end of the round. And I'm going to give myself a stress to gain all my bonuses, which is plus damage twice, and then a free switch and a hollow switch. And we're gonna start hammer slammering, so that's gonna be red, orange, orange, blue, yellow, and 3 auto successes. Stress?
Yep.
And what for?
It's going to add a red attack dice to my roll. So, and I have an inbuilt shield because of the wise mane.
And I can re-roll any of these dice for defense rolls, but I'm not making a defense roll. I'm just hitting. So I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3 from elite.
Okay, so I've got 1 plus this.
4 from elite, sorry.
So you have many, how many?
I bumped that. Or did I not bump that? 1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like.
Okay, and I'm gonna have 2.
And I'm gonna cancel 2 of them because I have both of these. I can cancel up to 3 blocks right now.
To improve it or change the dice to a shield. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna cancel 4 of your shields because of my switches.
Actually, no, I'm switching that one. It doesn't matter. So I'm gonna have 3, and you're gonna cancel how many?
4.
Okay. Well, then I won't do that. I misheard you. So
I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
okay, that's 2.
So disarmed. That's my first action. Back to you.
Yeah. I have to get this over with. So we're going to charge and set off all the traps.
Okay.
Oh, because my spell runs out at the end of this turn.
So you're
I want it.
Yep. So you're slowed automatically. You cannot place the special jam. When the enemy gets in touch with your trap during its activation, it receives slowed state and must roll its defense against red, orange, and an auto success.
Probably hits there. We'll just say it does.
Okay.
Because I don't remember how big they're supposed to be.
So red, orange, and an auto success.
Yep.
So you take 3, and then you roll your defense dice.
Black, green, and plus 2 shields. So I block 5.
Okay. And then again, so did we detonate the other one too or not?
Yep.
Okay.
I think I'm close enough that it would have gone off at the right base.
So that's going to be 3 again.
I got 2 base, 3. So we're good.
Okay. Our super slowed.
Yep. So I'll put a slow on me. Okay.
Stressing out the extra attack. My bulwarks are being charged. There's no need for them to stress. They're going to get... They're disarmed and frightened right now. They have green, black, and 2 auto successes and an auto damage because you charged me. It's 2 and a hollow plus all your dice. Lots of successes.
Pretty good.
I got 3.
I am elite because he's in there. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right now.
Okay, I've got 3, 4, 5 total and a damage.
So I'm raging. So I'm at 8 because of the charge. So that gives me an automatic hit on a charge. And then, what triggers here?
What's your total hits?
I'm at 8 right now.
And I've got 5,
remember that,
5 defenses.
Yeah, and I got a extra blank. So blanks, you get... I'm going to displace you 6.
Oh, and I can reroll.
Okay.
I can reroll a die as well, actually. So I'm going to reroll this one, I think, because the greens are better than the blacks.
Yeah, so I got 2 hollows, and those are going to inflict 2 more wounds out of sequence. So you're at...
I got the exact same thing.
I think I'm at 8 now.
So I'm still at 5?
Yep.
So you're going to block all of that. So kill one of my bulwarks.
Yep.
And I'll take a morale.
Dating.
You also take a damage?
Yep. So you automatically flee. So...
Okay. When you engage me, I made the willpower
Yeah,
check.
so, and you need 2 because of the way I did it.
When I'm already frightened.
Yeah.
Successes here, and I need 2 to succeed. So I rerolled that. So I only got 1. So I fled when you engaged me, which means we didn't even make that attack roll.
How many did you miss by?
1.
Okay, so you gain an extra stress by how many you missed the test by.
Okay, so I got 1 stress then.
Yeah, so you are demoralized and flee immediately.
I flee immediately. As soon as I flee, I complete my move value towards my deployment zone. So I'm going to go 3, 2, 2, 3. So I go 2 this way, and then I go 3 this way. End up over here. But it doesn't generate any attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. So we did the spell run. So this is
fleeing now, and that means they'll keep running until they pass a morale check. All right, so that guy's done. Because I ran away, right? Because you completed your charge.
Yeah, and it doesn't. We can't tell if there's a redirect or anything. So as far as I know, we're good. Your guys are out of the turn. So.
Okay, I've run. Well then, let's stress the aggressors to go again.
We're going on to another turn.
That was your.
Yeah. So my spell is gone now.
Yeah. So you're no longer intimidating, and I'm going to go to my second turn of the turn. Stressing my aggressors to go again. I'm going to make my attack. Now I push you, which means I push the Wise Mane 2. So I'm going to push him this way. And then I get to follow up 4.
Oh no. Same unit. You push it. He's the leader. He's not a leader.
Oh, that's right. He's not a leader. That's right. So I'm going to push him to.
I'm assuming we move for it because we take that off.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because the leader gets moved. And
and I have to stay engaged. So.
And then I move myself 4.
Well, I have to put my model back on. So.
Yeah.
So I will put it there because it had to be in contact with you just to stop you from cornering a little bit.
Force myself again to swing. Just do my basic swing, which is red. Orange, orange, yellow, blue. And I've got +2 to this.
Green, 2 black.
All right, big hits.
I'm going to stress. So I get the red dice and the shield from the Wise Mane.
So I'm going to get 5 total, and I'm currently canceling some blocks.
That's pretty miserable. Well, I'm going to block 1, which is
5.
just an add, and take 5.
Well, I'm going to cancel the one that you blocked.
Okay, let's let.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll have to check sequencing, but I'm just going to turn that block into another hit, so that because I know you're going to cancel it anyways. Yep. So I do 3 hits. You block 1, so you're going to take 2 damage, and you're wiping me. So.
Yeah. And now I advance over onto these jerks.
But are they 2 or 3 wounds?
3 wounds. So I've lost nobody.
Okay. Yeah. I thought I'd at least kill 1.
No. My 2. That was my 2. So this is your 2. Charge?
Yep. Just because I get the rerolls at least.
Might as well.
And then I get, because I remember you, the other person will get a free hit on you.
Sounds good. 2 blue, a green, and a black as my defense roll. And I can reroll any of these because Drag's in there. I have 1 free shield from Drago being in this.
So I have 2 hits.
I block 4.
So you won't take any, but I will give you slowed.
Okay.
This is just a free.
Who gets a free attack?
Her. So when you're, if I remember right, when you're engaged and you have more units, the other unit gets a free swipe.
The reason you weren't able to cancel any of my dice for being multi-engaged here is because
you're special.
I'm special. Total conquest value there?
1.
Okay. Well,
4 anyways,
let's make this simple. I'm going to charge with my Buckleman. I'm going to charge their 9 and get into combat with these guys with my hero of hell whatever thing.
Okay. So I got to swap him out because I'm pretty sure my leader has to move to contact, which is only going to work out poorly for him.
No, that's not her. Fight!
Okay, well, I'm going to stress.
Okay.
So it'll get me up to 2, but with my Wrath Mane, I have morale 3. So
I am not going to stress. I'm just going to start stabbing. So I'm going to use I engage you, so you automatically become vulnerable. Her duelist.
So it's just by default, you're going to cancel a shield.
Yep. I just start stabbing. So it's orange, 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 red, and I get 1 auto success. Let's get hitting. I'll take that many. 7, 6.
Okay, well that wasn't great. So I've got 3 shields, and then you're going to get vulnerable and slowed.
Okay, so I'm going to cancel 1 of your shields for my...
So I've got 2 left now, sorry.
Yeah, vulnerable, I'll cancel 1 of your shields. And
so I have 1 shield now.
Yeah, and I'll do 5 damage.
Okay, so you're going to do 4. They have...
So I'll do 6 damage, which will go down to 5, is what I meant.
Yeah, and then you're going to take 1 and vulnerable and slowed.
Okay. Battle Scouts, you reduce the damage by 1, that's right. And I'm vulnerable and slowed.
Back.
I'm going to use a command off of Drago to add 2 to my conquest value, which will make my total conquest value 5.
Yep.
Did I need to do that? I'm 3 right now.
I'm at 2.
Oh, I'm 3, so it flips no matter what. I don't need to do that yet. So we'll just flip it to me. That was my 3. Your 3. So I'm going to go again.
Yeah. So
who's
I'm
this?
battle scarred in the Wrathmane.
Okay.
So take 2 of those off. So I'm at 3. That doesn't come on. Stress him even more to get a good swing in. So
I'm green, green, black. Every switch gives me an extra shield.
2.
And I get a bonus of no bonus defense from Herbie in there. Unless I stress them, which I won't do yet. 5 with a hull and regular hit. Let's see what we got. Holy moly. So I'm going to get 1, 2. She's not elite. So 1, 2. And then 3, 4 for my switches.
So I'm at 7. I'm going to use, what do we got? I got nothing else for triggers. So I'm just at a straight 7 wounds.
Okay, and I got 4.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I got 4 total.
Yeah, so you can take 3 wounds.
I am vulnerable. You can cancel one of my dice.
So I'll cancel 1, and because I'm relentless, I'm going to add 1 more to my hits because if you're got the vulnerable. So take it away now.
Okay.
So I'm at.
You could not use it to keep the. So when you spend it, you cancel the dice, and then you won't get the extra hit, or you can keep it to get the extra hit, and it cancels out the extra dice anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll just take.
I'll
keep it and take the extra hit.
That's what I was going to say, because it's the same thing, but then next round, if I don't roll any.
I have to use it, don't we?
I don't think so. That actually cancels 2 then, which means then you don't get the bonus hit. You would use that.
So I'm at 7.
That's it.
Against whatever you got there.
Okay, so I'm going to have 2, which will give you 5 damage. So that's going to be a dead guy and then 2 more dead guys. So it's just the officer left.
I'm going to get a willpower test, but that's fine because he adds 2, so I have 4 orange.
You're frightened though.
That's true.
You roll the successes.
1, 2.
You roll both.
2, and I still have make sure. So I get rid of the fright.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Aquaman don't feel great, but this is life. So I go to 4 now. I'm going to go with the aggressors. They're going to punch-size the hero or the archers? Probably the archers.
Whatever one you hit, the other one's going to hit you. They're actually about the same.
So are they about the same? Which one's worse?
The archers have 1 hit more than her.
So I'll hit the archers because then they can't hit me back. So now more importantly, and this is the terrible thing, I'm going to push you out of the way and then leave combat with him. But stay in range of both these things. Because then I get to move to here, right? So you push back first, you get to form up your unit.
Yep.
I don't think I can fall because I'm engaged. That's right, yeah.
So you still want to do that?
It's not a follow-up, actually.
Ignore model, so you don't have to go straight.
Yeah. I don't have to go straight, I ignore model. So I'm going to go over here and displace this way, so I'm not fighting both.
Yeah, and now you'll take that one.
And I'll lose this terrain feature, or I'll lose this objective, but I'll get a better one. That's the idea. Pile in, and then I swing.
Yep.
At least here I don't get opportunity attacked, so it's going to be, you know what, I will stress to go to 3.
Yeah, because you want to wipe them.
Because I want to try and wipe them. And that's going to give me the stress bonuses for both of these, which is 2 extra hits. So I have 3 extra hits total. Red, orange, yellow, yellow, blue. Red, orange, orange, yellow, blue.
Yes, I have.
Let's see what we got. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 successes right now.
Something else?
Yeah. We'll just know I got a hollow and a block
and a shield. Yeah. I blocked 2.
Okay, so I'm going to use my successes to cancel symbols. So I'm going to use, I have 4 of these. So I'm going to cancel both those shields.
I have no triggers, so basically my dice don't
So I'll do
exist
7 damage.
Okay, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm still there with 1 wound.
I'm 1 wound left.
Am I close enough to? Oh no, you got 1 million anyways. So I'm gonna. No, we're just gonna flee. Or I guess we're gonna push if you're pushing us away.
Yeah, I'll push you away.
Yeah, where it's technically up to you.
What's the range? Is it 2 or 3?
You're gonna push me 3, and then you get a follow-up 3.
I'll push you there.
But it has to be towards me if you're following up. Otherwise, you're just staying put.
I'm just staying put. Add to my control, because why not?
So
This is your 4.
Yep. We're gonna activate the evoker, who will take a stress from it. He is a 3 and a 2. 3, 2. So we can quest. So that's just more for my own amusement. We are going to summon the rock, and we're going to add 2 black dice to it. So 2 orange and a yellow.
Okay.
And this will generate a ranged attack if I get it. So
Okay, I'll try to dispel. So I get my dispel value from my Frostfire Herald.
it's okay, I failed.
Okay.
So the 2 successes, so it doesn't go through.
That doesn't go off. Okay, so you're on tinge dice. Canceled out your successes.
Yeah, but no bad effects. I just didn't.
Yeah. So I go to 5. I'm going to push, I think, Lady Telia. She'll take a walk. She's going to go 3 with her first one. Out to here, and then 3 again, just so I can see that jabroni. And we use a command to shoot in combat. Headshot. So you're within 15 strides. I'm going to get... Looks like red. I'll stress again to gain my bonus. So I'm going to get red, yellow, yellow, yellow. And if I hit characters, I hit characters. Let's see what we got. That's going to be 3 successes, 2 switches.
Him specifically?
4 successes, sorry.
2 blue and a black. So he is elite, so that's 2, and he can't get triggers. So.
I'm going to spend, so you got 2.
Yep.
And I got 4. I'm going to frighten them. I didn't get any hollows, so I can't actually cancel anything here.
You have the keyword?
She has aim, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you could have re-rolled them.
These. I will re-roll these from aim.
I think it's everything, though.
Okay, is it everything? Because that's these 2 as well.
It just says your unit can re-roll its range attack rolls, because it doesn't say...
Then it's the whole roll.
Yeah.
So I end up getting 4, 5 total then.
Okay, I'm blocking 2.
Yeah.
Did you cancel them all again?
No, I didn't cancel anything.
Okay.
So I'll take 3.
Yeah, so I'll take 3. I have 5 points.
And that was my last... I have to make a morale check now because I'm stressed. And you are not frightened now because I didn't get those dice up. I got to make a morale. Her morale is orange, yellow. I went over. And I passed.
Okay.
Make some morale because you're over your limit again.
This and 1 more, but now I don't have to re-roll successes, so we're good.
You're not frightened because I didn't get that extra trigger off.
Yeah.
Final activation, sir.
What do I have left? Oh, no, that didn't happen yet because I thought we were at end of turn. We're going to go with the Invoker, even though it might make her flee.
Okay.
We're going to try the same thing again.
I'll try to spell again.
I know you will. Damn it.
You gonna throw the black dice in again?
Yep.
Okay.
It's spectacular if I get it.
Do it.
Are we on the 3rd turn?
This is it. We're done.
No.
After this.
Then I'm not throwing the extra dice in.
Okay.
I'm going to add 1 dice. And no, I'm not adding any dice. So we're good.
Just gonna go for it. Yep.
I'm reading the wrong spell.
Okay.
So
you get to succeed. My blocking is
you have
3 to dispel. I got to cancel 3 here. Or 2 here. Ha! I just get 2 tinge.
oh,
Gain
spell
2 tinge because I didn't manage to do anything there. To blast me with magic. Stress myself to gain a bonus die. So bonus.
Oh, it's summon the rock, so it's not any rock.
So,
It's a specific rock.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson shows up and attacks me.
Foot of Gork.
Foot of Gork it is. So
That's still a spell.
oh my god. So I'm gonna have 1 stress on them in order to gain green, green, black, and then a bonus from my my duelist. Green, green, black with a success.
Do they already have stress?
Nope,
Oh, no, they got
I
higher.
just stressed myself to gain the bonuses.
So 4.
4. All right. Green, green, black.
There's no
I
triggers.
block 4, 5 because of the switch.
All right.
Oh, it's a range attack, so no, I block 4.
Yeah, no switches. Yep. So you canceled it. I hate you.
That's fair. All right, so end of game. I'm gonna hold. Nobody holds any of mine for 1. Holds over here for 2, and then 3, 4 for that one back there because you'll have claimed this one back.
So 1, 2, 3,
4
4.
for nothing.
Yep.
And that means that it was 3-2 last turn, which means it's going to be 6-3 at the end of the game.
Excellent. I scored 1 more point than last time.
You did great. At the end of there, we would have made a rally move with them. They would have fled again, actually.
So they'd make the test, and if they pass the test, they stay.
And their test for the bulwarks, they're still frightened, is orange, yellow, and I got to re-roll. So I passed, but I got to re-roll. So I failed.
So you would flee again until the table edge.
But they're not dead yet because they technically didn't hit the table edge. I don't think they would ever count it as dead because it would have been so long
I would have had got them
for them to
earlier.
get away. Yeah. So they would have gone to here. Whoops, with the next move, and we would have gone back to there, and they would have just kept running.
Oh no, it's a full movement. So you'd be a little bit further.
That was 5. It was,
Was
2,
it? Oh,
2
yeah, that's right. They're
yeah,
slow.
it's a full
Okay.
move. That's a full move. And then these guys would have gotten their follow-up move. So I could have moved with them.
If he hadn't been so far
He would have
back,
gotten his follow-up
I think he
move.
has a skill to use his willpower on.
So we go, end of the game. The Hegemony pushing through the line.
I got one more point.
You did. That was great.
That aggressor charge was a messed up.
I think the coolest thing was the way you were able to neutralize the bulwarks by just using that that intimidate / frightening charge thing to push them off the objective and make them flee. Because it's really hard to get them to come back.
Yeah, especially if I can give you that frightened state. So,
that's right. Yeah, exactly.
And I'm going to get it wrong, but I think I can give that to you with a command point with that Wrathmane too. So I can hit you first and then attack you with that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Because once I'm frightened, well, the thing is, you had a higher willpower than me. My willpower's not that high. Like, we're just humans in good armor. You know what I mean? So once you can get me to start running away, I don't tend to come back.
No, they're so slow. They didn't get very far.
Yeah, we're carrying very big shields. So I've only got 2 units left to paint. I've got, his name is Marhale the Refused. He's like a elf he's a Jedi.
His spell is so good though. I played against him like 3 times. So he just do like 6 wounds automatically.
Spectral Sword of Marhale, target enemy unit within 11 strides and then place myself there. It's basically his charge range.
Yeah.
But it's not a charge, which means it doesn't trigger charge effects.
And you can go through buildings and all sorts of stuff.
Yep. And then make an attack using 3 orange attack dice. You need 2 shields to cancel every hit. Before rolling dice, you can receive
check out that tinge effect though
to do double damage. But it is a spell, which means you have to get it off with your willpower first, and it's red-yellow. So, he's pretty cool. He is fearless, which is neat, which means he doesn't run away.
When he's been used against me, he's like double duty, so he runs in, but then eventually he explodes from tinge and just does more damage because he's teleported so far.
Yeah.
So it's just all bad.
He can steal your essence, target enemy within 12 strides, duration 4 turns. The target unit cannot apply the effects of a skill, passive skill, or command skill you choose from its profile. You can't select permanent ones, though. Select an additional skill. The spell has an 18-inch strides range. The spell lasts 6 turns. And then I'm put an image in your mind. Receive a tinge to ignore 2 blood you're about to suffer. Apply the tinge effects at the end of the activation.
That's why he's annoying.
Because he blows up.
Yeah. So when they advertise him, if I remember right, they're like he's the deadliest swordsman in the entire game. So,
but he blows up.
Yeah. If you're not careful with him, he blows up.
He explodes. And then I got my arquebusiers that I need to paint, and they are 2 wound, super slow, like shield and gun guys. So they're kind of like the bulwarks. The bulwarks had rifles, and they have a bananas ranged attack. They're super slow, but they can point blank as an ability. Add 1 damage to range attacks against units within 8 strides. If you inflict at least 1 damage, they become frightened. Remember, you can apply these effects when you hold and shoot, because you can stand still and shoot. Yeah. Oh, man.
I haven't found use. They're kind of weird for me, but I don't know them very well.
I forgot hold and shoot's a reaction you can do when someone charges you.
Yeah, that would make sense. That would have been great for both of us.
We both forgot about that. Which I guess
I could have done it with the ice archers when you charge. Actually, no, because if you're under half charge, you can't hold and shoot.
True. Yeah.
There's a rule like that. I think it's half the charge.
And also, I didn't charge you. I followed up into you after I killed the Rathy guys. So I probably vaguely circumvented.
Someone tell us in the comments.
So anyway, there it is. Our first 2 games of Warcrow, like with full size armies. I'm gonna paint up my last 2 units. Obviously, there's new releases coming out.
Although there's a little, I can't remember what she is. It's a little dwarf woman, and I think she's like an alchemist or something. So it's a support unit. But I don't remember what they do. So.
Well, I've also got, and this is the thing, is when I finish these 2 units, I have the Jarl de Broth card pack, which allows me to use the bad guy pieces from Warcrow Adventures as characters. And I also have the one Warcrow Adventure model that goes with the Hegemony.
Until you get the expansions, I don't know that you can use the board game stuff that well because they have a lot of extra things when they're to complete units.
Yeah, because there's one elf wizard I can paint
you take the character. So you get a big wizard.
And I can paint up the zombies and stuff like that to fight.
You can have a herald and another wizard.
As an evil army, So we'll see more Warcrow in the future. Thanks for watching. We're done painting this stuff up. I'm Ash.